Hey, what's going on, happy people? How are y'all doing today? I am fine. Happy Halloween, everyone. Depending on what time I release this video, it's either going to be safe on Halloween while trick-or-treating, or hope you're safe after you're trick-or-treating. I don't really know. Anyway, so I had a video planned today. It was supposed to be me and a couple other friends playing Phasmophobia, but in fact, that video is going to release a little later because I can't edit that shit in time. We haven't even recorded it, so yeah. But the one thing you can't count on is that today we're doing a nice little Q&A. Some of you asked me some questions, and I decided I think I'm going to answer them, so yeah. Our first question is from ADog00. Big fan, bro. Keep up the good work. Who inspires you to start YouTube? The person that genuinely inspired me, you probably don't know who he is, but back in the day, I was a big fan of some Minecraft YouTubers. They used to have a thing, I think it was called Red Cube or something. Just a group of them. And Magnius, Silent Mist, and Skydoes Minecraft are like the people that genuinely as a kid made me want to be a YouTuber. But as Minecraft lost its popularity and obviously I started to grow more, I still played the game and I didn't want to become a Minecraft YouTuber. So I actually watched a lot of commentary since I was maybe in about 6th grade. I'm a senior now, so I mean, as you can tell, I've been watching commentary for a long time, and the biggest person to inspire me from commentary is Birdman. OMG, it's Birdman is still my top 5. Maybe now he's probably my favorite commentator ever, hands down. The question that also came with this was, do you like horror games? If so, which ones? I've never really been a big fan of horror games, maybe because I don't particularly like horror movies. But my favorite horror games probably are Outlast 2, and I would say Resident Evil 7 was a really good one too. Next question. Neon asks, what was your inspiration and how did you get so big? Well, truly, my inspiration kind of lies with what I've seen, I guess. I've seen a lot of really big commentators, do their things, and when you meet them, they're just normal people, just like me. And to be honest, my true inspiration really was, I wanted to do this since I was a kid, and I feel like I owe it to myself to do it and to succeed, and I will. The second part of his question was, how did you get so big? I mean, I wouldn't say I'm very big at all, but once you actually put like 2,000 people inside of a room, that's a lot of people. So I mean, to be honest, I was exposed to a lot of audiences at one point, and I've exposed myself also through videos. So people just come, if they enjoy, they stay, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I've had people tell me that I'm pretty genuine on both sides of the spectrum while making videos and while talking to them. So it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe people just see it like that. But if I'm gonna be real here, my content is pretty ass. I cannot lie. But you guys find it enjoyable, so hey. Toxin asks, how tall are you? How did you get so many girls and Ferraris? Dan Bilzerian is my uncle. Next question. Tag Swag asks, is cereal a soup? I don't know the answer to this one. I mean, to be honest, I guess you could consider it a soup, considering if you really just break down what a soup is, it's just a liquid and whatever's in it, I guess. I'm gonna stop thinking so hard about this one and just move on. A-Dog actually asked this one again. Is your name actually Kyya? No, my name isn't Kyya. My name comes from a variation of an Xbox tag that I used to use, and the Xbox tag actually came from one of my favorite animes. So yeah. Who's the best commentator out right now, and why is it Cyrus? Well, Cyrus is the greatest to ever do it, you know what I mean? He's just the best YouTuber out there. He's bigger than PewDiePie. Keemstar is literally his dad. Yeah, I believe he's his mom, but unfortunately Cyrus smells like Cheetos. So that means he sucks. Nah, I'm just fucking around. Cyrus is a good friend of mine, guys. Like, to be honest, I don't think I could be where I am mentally without him. This whole YouTube stuff is kind of stressful. He pushes me pretty far. Big Noodle asks, are you a chocolate man? Are you a furry? And will you do gaming videos? I can confirm right now I am not a fucking furry. Am I a chocolate man? Don't worry about it. I'm a chocolate sailor. And will you do gaming videos? To be honest, I definitely will in the future. Gaming is definitely a hard passion that I've had in my life for many years, and I really feel like I owe it to myself and my channel that I, put a little bit of my inspiration as a kid into what I do now. So gameplay commentaries may be coming in the future, you never know, guys, just wait for those. I have a few pretty big videos planned. Cavante Vaney asks, why are you a bunny? Well, at one point, I was just like, dang, I don't know what to label my channel as in any way. And to be honest, a lot of my friends at the time, well, people that I even somewhat associated with, and all the people I looked up to, had animals as their profile pictures and as their flagships on their channels. Like at one point, Scrubby was Sly Cooper, Cyrus is a bird. And, there's plenty of other YouTubers that have the exact same thing going on. And as Diesel Patches referred to me as one time, a bunny man, I figured, hey, I need something memorable, and I guess people are remembering the bunny, so. The next comment is from Comet. How did you meet Cyrus? To be honest, the way I met Cyrus was kind of odd, I guess. It was a cool experience nonetheless, though. Back in the day, I used to play Fortnite for a couple of my friends. We used to compete for money, and we also knew this kid named Philly. Philly was a part of our group, and, you know, he didn't play very often, but he was like an editor and all that, so we just had him around at the time, and he would stick around and just chill with us. At one point, I actually stopped getting on Discord, and yeah, I wasn't really familiar with Discord at the time anyway, so it just wasn't a big hassle for me to leave it. 2 years later, so I'd say around a little bit in maybe like March or May, I actually started building my computer, and I got back on Discord, and he rebranded himself to Bosco Red because he decided to make music. Go check him out, guys. He makes pretty good music. I gave him a call. We caught up. I told him what I wanted to do, as in YouTube and all that, and he introduced me to two of my friends. Well, at the time, they were my friends. I don't really talk to one of them anymore because he stopped getting on Discord. But my buddy Blake, he introduced me to my friend Roses. Roses brought me to the Cyrus server, and it just kind of happened like that. So now I'm in the Cyrus server. I'd say about a week goes by, and then I'm in a VC one day with a guy named Deadman. Mind you, I'm not really familiar with anybody at the time, but I guess Deadman was pretty big at the time on music. He had a pretty big following, and he makes a lot of beats. He's a producer, and he still does to this day. You can go check him out too. Me and him were just chilling in a VC all night, and we were hopping from VC to VC with people with friends role and staff members. We were just all chatting around. And then we made our way to On Hood, which at the time was like, you know, the sacred VC channel. And as there's a group of us, Cyrus joins. All of us are kind of just hanging out, just talking, you know. And at one point, you know, my friend Bosco joined. Cyrus and Bosco were just talking about music and stuff like that. I guess they knew each other prior, which was really cool to see. And as the day went on, you know, sad brother hours came around. And, you know, it was only about 4 of us left in the VC. And I guess the other 2 guys were Cyrus's close friends. So for a few hours after that, you know, we were just sitting down talking about some real shit. And me and Cyrus have been cool ever since. He's a great guy, man. That's all I gotta say. He's a really good guy. If you guys ever get a chance to meet him, you know, just talk to him about whatever. He's a smart guy and he's funny. Anyway, next question. The next question is from The Real Lil Pickle. Do you like Mexican raincoats? I mean, they're pretty good to use, I guess, when it's raining. But nah, yeah, if you're talking about Poncho, Poncho's a cool guy too. Pickle also asks, who's your favorite commentary YouTuber? To be honest, like I said earlier, Birdman most definitely. Hilarious, especially back in 2016. I still think he's underrated as hell to this day. Lemming asks, who inspired you to do commentary? To be honest, I still don't really know who inspired me to truly do commentary. Like I said, I don't know, maybe like Birdman and something like that, but it was just, I don't know, I just enjoyed it. I enjoy talking about things. And like I said, also, Cyrus pushed me really hard to do this stuff too, especially when I was just like, but he was just like, no, do it. And just kind of kept it going like that. And to this day, I'm still making videos and enjoying myself. So definitely owe it a lot to him for the motivation. Okay, Spectre asks, why did you start commentary and who are your dream collabs? I already answered the commentary one, but as of dream collabs, I'm actually gonna throw that around because to be honest, I'm not really a guy that likes to do collaborations. I don't particularly like people on my channel, nor do I like to be on theirs, because then it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's just weird in a sense. But I want to flip that question around. Instead of dream collabs, just people I'd want to meet. I feel like I would definitely want to meet the Act Man. Definitely one of my favorite ones. Jarek the Gaming Dragon seems like a cool guy as well. Birdman most definitely. Kavos seems kind of cool as well. Wouldn't mind meeting John Swan. I also wouldn't mind meeting Keemstar. But I mean, yeah, there's definitely plenty more that I could answer this question with, but I think I'm just gonna cut it off there. Those aren't my main ones. Those are kind of just like the sporadic ones I could think of off the top of my head at the moment. Considering that I've actually like met a lot of the people I wanted to meet, it's crazy. So, you know, next question. This question comes from Faker Cop. Are you considering to stream? No, I've never really considered it. It's just something I've just like, I've been very iffy about it personally. I don't know if you mean by Twitch or on YouTube, but I mean, eventually at one point, maybe I will start streaming, you never know. Next question is from the Soviet Union. What is your favorite game? It's really a tie between the original Star Wars Battlefront 2 and probably Dishonored. Dishonored, the entire franchise is amazing. If you guys have never played it, I really suggest you do. I will be doing a whole franchise evaluation video in the future. So, I mean, stick around for that. I don't know when it's coming out, but I mean, I'm going to start it soon. Next question is from TCK Red. What is your favorite anime? My favorite anime, I honestly have a list of them, but can I list off a couple? I will name... The Familiar of Zero is really good. Let me rephrase that. It's not really good. It's more or less on like the cutesy side, I guess. So it was cool. Food Wars is definitely up there. Naruto is a pretty good one as well. But those are a little mainstream, I guess. So if we're going deep diving, I would say No Cavalry is definitely up there. That's a really good anime. ReZero right now is in my top 3 favorites as well. It's a great anime as well. Yeah, that's all I really have to say for that. I mean, there's tons more animes that I enjoy, like, you know, Darling in the Franxx is pretty decent. But now come to think of it, my favorite anime of all time is the Ghost Stories English dub. Hands down top 3 anime dubs of all time. Give it a watch, I recommend it. The English dialogue is all improvised, so it's like you won't be disappointed from what you hear. Next question from Maximus Fapitus. Are you a furry? No. Next question from Armored PP. Why did you decide to start recording videos on YouTube? Well, as I said earlier, I feel like I owed it to my childhood self that I start this dream and see how far I can get with it. And at this point, I really feel like I can confidently say, soon enough, I will accomplish my goal. Next question from Mighty Flight. What console do you play? I played PC, but to be honest, I played Xbox for a really long time, but I've always been a PS fanboy, I guess, to say the least. I played PS3, I played 360. I played everything, man. I really have. Question from Love Vanners. Why did you want to become a YouTuber? I don't know. I felt like making people happy was always something I've always wanted to, you know, feel like doing, I guess. Because as a kid, videos used to make me happy. It was fun to watch, pastime and all that, entertaining. And I felt like I wanted to do that with people when I got older. So I feel like entertaining people and making people smile and all that is a pretty big thing for me, because growing up, it was kind of hard to smile sometimes, to say the least. But, you know, somehow me exploring on YouTube and watching YouTube videos, it did a number for me. And I wish to pay back every debt that I owe to that. Question from Ty the Boss. Face reveal. My face reveal will be at 1 million, if that. I don't know yet. Question from I Love You Roses. Why are you in love with me? Because you're beautiful. Next question. What is your favorite kind of vegetable? Do you happen to enjoy a good bit of lemon? My favorite vegetable? Honestly, don't know. Celery and carrots is pretty good, I guess. What else? Potatoes are good. I don't know how to answer this. Question from a good username. What's your favorite genre of music? To be honest, dog, I listen to everything. From rock and roll music down to old school hip hop, but I think R&B might take the cake. I really love R&B music. Hip hop and R&B and all that is definitely up there. Like, it's just, I don't know. Something about it has always made me happy as a kid, is listening to it. Next question from Kirby Time. Why did you choose the name Kyya? Like I said earlier, the name Kyya originated from an Xbox tag I used to have, and the Xbox tag used to come from an anime that I used to watch called No Cavalry. No Cavalry's translation was Kishi no Kyya. Although it is shortened, that was a part of the name. So I chose the name Kishi Kyya, and then eventually when I decided to start my channel, I chose the name Kyya. Next question is from Stone Ace. What is the powerhouse of the cell? That is the mitochondria. Next question is from Jason. What is your ethnicity? I'm Puerto Rican. 100%. Yeah. I mean, my grandfather is barely Italian, so I'm like 10% Italian, but they all lived in Puerto Rico. So I guess you can still say they're Puerto Rican. And I also have a little bit of native Puerto Rican in me, so Taino. But whatever, you know, I'm still Puerto Rican overall. Question from Penguino. How do you like your steak done? Medium well, medium rare, I guess, depending on the cut. Mainly medium well. Question from Darian Johnson. How did you get started, and do you see yourself getting any further with the channel? I see myself going pretty far with this channel. I mean, my supporters as of right now are pretty hefty. I mean, a lot of you guys have notifications on. You guys watch my videos, and you guys support me and motivate me to continue. The how did I get started question, I mean, I've answered that like twice already. So, I mean, if you made it to the end, guys, I appreciate every single one of you. Go follow all my socials. I will be doing a lot more of these in the future if you guys do enjoy this video. So, like I said, I appreciate every single one of you. Much love. Happy Halloween and stay safe, guys, for real. I love every single one of my subs and everyone that took time to comment their questions so I can make this video. You guys helped me out a ton. So much love to everyone. Have a happy Halloween and stay safe. See you guys next time.